Thank you very much for the time. I know it's a little bit difficult because after lunch we usually sleep here. So I hope nobody fall in sleep, especially our guys over there. If pursue her, I would like to present my transfer project. It's like mentioned before from Dr. Johannes. That's part of our assignment actually after the 1 year's course in Germany. It's quite long, 2 years ago. I hope I didn't miss a thing. So my transfer project was the performance standard as the basis of performance-based payment system in Puribunda Maternal and Child Hospital in Bali, in Denpasar. This is our hospital here. I work actually now at Udayana University Teaching Hospital, but we have a collaboration, the network hospital here with the Puribunda Maternal and Child Hospital. So our students are also here to work as a lecturer. So the background of our project is, performance is one of the important part in a payment system. Unfairness in payment system can reduce motivation, performance itself, and increase the employee turnover. So it is clear, right? Yep. However, to assess the employee performance, it's needed standard that perceive fair, not only by the medical staff, but also the non-medical staff. So in our hospital, the Puribunda Maternal and Child Hospital wanted to apply a fair method, but there remain difficulties to establish. That's why we try to develop a standard to assess the performance of the employee, especially the score. And then we hope that this standard can increase the satisfaction of the employee and increase the performance of the hospital eventually. So the project description, shortly, is the project was highly supported due to the topic of the project that has been concerned by all of the staff in hospital. So, however, the project was ever postponed, but then continued. And the project was coordinated by the head of human resources department in collaboration with our School of Public Health and Faculty of Medicine. During the project, the most challenging moments was during discussion about the standard of each unit. Because, our standard is based on the risk and then the emergency level and also the low, the exposure of a low, and then physical and mental. So a little bit a long discussion about the score of each unit. And then the result and lesson learned from our project is the important result is we finally or eventually we can establish the standard for each unit at every department, and the score remain used until now at this moment. So we can see the score is every unit is 22 units, and this is the score. The score is come from a long discussion. And the component of our salary consists of basic salary that based on the government regulation, plus the educational background and seniority. And the incentive come from this score, either staff performance indicator or KISS and managerial performance indicator. So after the payment system, we also conducted how we measure the satisfaction of the employee. So we conducted employee opinion survey, that our version, that showed the satisfaction of employee regarding the payment system is quite high. I mean, that's increasing. Although it's remain the lowest than the other aspect that has been asked. So I'll show. This is the result of the EOS, the Employee Employment Opinion Survey. This is the satisfaction of the payment system. Yeah, it's remained the lowest, but I think it's common in every company, every hospital. It's always the payment system satisfaction is always remain the lowest than the other satisfaction. But in our hospital, it is better than before. So the lesson learned that can we take from this project is based on the payment system. The employees show high motivation to work with their best performance. Yeah? Every aspect of their performance, such as the presence, is calculated to their salary. Moreover, this payment system also motivates the employee, gives the best services to the patient, because the more patients that register in their unit, the more money they get. The team that involved were the head of each unit at Puribunda Hospital, the human resource manager, and the financial manager. The stakeholders, yeah, of course, the local government, owner of the hospital, patient, and the employee itself. The promoting factors that supported our projects is the effective communication between staff, either medical or non-medical staff, and the big support from the director of the hospital and also from the dean of our school. However, there are also hindering factors, such as the resistance of the payment system from small number of employees also exists, and the lack of resources that needed. For example, the resources of about remuneration system, something like that. The sustainability and the transferability of these projects. We know the employee is an asset in hospital. Yeah, some people said the employee is a cost in a hospital, but for us it's an asset, because payment system that perceive fair can increase the satisfaction. Satisfaction among the employee could be the key of the performance of the hospital. And since the payment system applied, the bed occupancy rate of hospital remained increasing. So now we have 50 beds. It is proving that it's moment that this payment system took an important part in hospital management. Transferability, a payment system that perceives fair induces the hospital staff, either medical or medical, to perform at their best. So, because I said that the more patients register in the unit, the more money they get. But although determining the score need patience, generally this payment system can be adopted easily by the other private hospital, since the component is simple, I think, and I hope. So thank you very much for your attention. Thank you and vielen Dank.